Sounds are disabled.
What's up, everybody? We are starting the first U.S. elimination group. We've got an awesome group here tonight. Playing tonight, we've got Plasma Field, Apes Flying Poo, Truth Powers, Not Young Me, and AKA Spud Topped, as well as Scythe coming in just a few minutes late. So we will get going just here in a couple minutes, starting with Britannia Advanced. It will be progressive 70%. Should be fun. We've got blizzards on, so creates a little unique map. Yeah, we got Scythe.
Do not
Getting
start
ready
yet.
to
Yeah, I'm not going to. Gonna wait.
started.
Gonna wait.
Yeah, take your time.
Wait for everyone to get their intros in or whatever, so that you can tell me if you're doing anything like that.
So just a little bit, we are starting our round one of U.S. elimination. So for the next 9 groups that play over the next 4 days, the top 3 in each group will be the ones advancing. So this is round one of national qualifiers. The U.S. is getting down to 27 players out of these groups, in addition to the 21 that auto-qualified, which will make up the 48 that play in round 2 for the next set of elimination rounds. So only the U.S. playing in this round. They'll be playing 3-game matches like we've played so far. And if you want to see who we've got in the match, we've got Plasma Field, aka Spud Top, the Apes Flying Poo, Not Young Me, Truth Powers, and Scythe in this one. So it should be a good one. Looking forward to seeing these players play. Again, the format for the tournament is you play a game, the winner gets 10 points, second place gets the winner gets 10 points. There's no other placement points. You get 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and then 1 point for each additional bounty. Looks like we might be going through the player stats here, so we'll check it out for now. We've got Plasma, who is a Grandmaster, has been top 100. Apes Flying Poo is listed as a Master, aka Spud Top to Grandmaster. Not Young Me, a Grandmaster. Oh, and we do have a swap out on the scoreboard, so let me make sure I get that updated. We did have Truth Powers playing for Apollo Bruce. Got Plasma, Apes is yellow, Spud's purple, Not Young Me is white, and then Scythe is red. Then we should be set to go. So again, 3 matches. All begins with Britannia Advanced Progressive 60. A lot different than you saw in our seeding round match, game 1. Totally different style to it versus Mont Saint Michel, where everyone's grabbing bonuses and building off of those bonuses. The bonuses are super hard to get in Britannia Advanced. We'll talk a little through the map, but very unlikely that anyone gets any bonus troops from owning a continent in this map. More likely they get bonus troops by having additional territories. Is the more likely scenario to get a bonus in this map. So it'll be a little bit slower played in that sense. People will kind of line up for the first 7 or 8 rounds, try to get in the right position, get their kills lined up and such. And then when those cards start hitting for that second set of card turn-ins, 7, 8, 9, round 7, 8, 9, the board will blow up and stuff will start moving fast. So it'll feel a little stalematy for the first 6 rounds, most likely, unless people just get real into trying to kill each other, which can happen. It has happened before. So we'll see which way these guys play it. But my guess is we see a very tightly played, a little bit slowly played first few rounds here. In this. Weird. Okay, we're waiting on someone to come back. Not Young Me, we're waiting on him to come back. We should be going here any second. Checking the lobby to make sure I didn't have anything that popped up. Oh, Scythe wants to switch. colors while Not Young Me's gone and steal his color, so that should be interesting. Not sure what happened to Not Young Me. What's up, Barry? Hope you're doing well. Excited to watch some elimination round World Cup action here in the US. Do a see if I can do this. Let's go poll prediction. Do a little prediction on who wins the group. Plasma field. If we get these done in time. The apes. Lion poo. Truth. Powers. Not Young Me. Alright, we're going to put a little prediction in there. Give you guys a little bit of time to pick it. Give you 2 minutes to pick your winner here. Doing good. Doing good. Excited to get started in these elimination rounds. Okay, so Not Young Me inside swapped colors there. Not Young Me left again. I don't know if he's having trouble staying connected or what yet. Hopefully we can figure that out. See if they stay those colors. See if we can figure out what's going on. Okay, it looks like we got the lobby all full now. So we should be good to go, I think. Should be an awesome group. So again, the top 3 after all 3 games will advance on in the tournament. We will use tiebreakers if we need them, and anybody that goes out based off of a tiebreaker will be put on the waiting list for the next round, so they won't be technically officially out. They'll still have a chance to potentially get in through a waiting list situation next round. Alright, so let's see our initial setup here for what we've got. It's a really big map, right? So all kinds of spots on here, and we'll see if there's any way, see if I can get a little bit of a zoom in here for you guys to make it a little easier to see. We got someone already angry. Sorry, I missed who that was. Do a zoom like to that level maybe. Maybe we can see a little more. Okay, Not Young Me is upset maybe with the initial setup here on the map. Seems to be the case. Now I'm too zoomed, huh? Get this figured out. Britannia Advanced tricky map to fit on a square screen, very vertical map. That's tricky, guys. We'll do something like that for now. Okay, so Andre, what's up, Andre? Good to see you. This is not practice. This is the real deal. USA Group 1 and 2, we're eliminating people tonight, so we'll see how this goes. Andre does not like Red spawn. Red also doesn't like his spawn. He's very angry about it. What do you not like about it, Andre? So it looks like turn order here is going to be Scythe in first, the Apes Flying Poo in second, Truth Powers in third, Plasma in fourth, Not Young Me in fifth, and then Spud is in sixth. Yeah, it's a lot of really good players actually playing in this one, which will be the case for a lot of the tournament moving forward. So just kind of part of it. So the bonuses on this map is kind of this little section right here is a bonus, which is a +6 bonus right here. You've got a +7, which is all of this, a +8 over here, and then at the top you have a +6 for kind of this section. So really impossible that, really unlikely that someone takes a bonus, right? Yeah, so red has that very top portion there to work with. So that could potentially help. Okay, it's really just 2 places. I feel like you need 3 separate areas. Yeah, I think that's probably true. In my practice games, those kill scenarios didn't happen too early in the game. So if the kill scenario doesn't happen too early, I don't mind the 2 positions because it gave me a little more flexibility when I went for the bounties. So I kind of like the 2 position play in practice, but I'm curious if people are a little more aggressive in this. I doubt anyone will take a bonus. Yeah, I don't think people take a bonus. It's a more of the second card turn in. Is what I saw in practice. That second card turn in, everyone moves fast. And if you take a bonus in this, I think you immediately become. I probably played 4 practice games total, and I won 2 of them. I think I went out 6th in one of them because I got attacked by General Elatar. And then I finished probably top 3 in the other game. So, yeah, pretty decently. But the key is staying in a couple of positions, and I really think you want 2 big stacks. And maybe your 3rd position is just big enough to stay alive somewhere else on the board to make it annoying for someone to kill you. Obviously, getting cards at the right time is a huge part of winning on this map. So let's see some of these strategies. I'm sure some of you guys are watching this to try to get your... I don't know why you can't see the mouse. I was just saying that too, Open Hangout. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now we got it. So the bonuses, I'll show you real quick with the mouse because I wasn't showing. It's this right here. It's this over here, this island here, and then the top here. But none of those are going to be held, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, having sets on 3 is a huge deal. If you get a Joker before your first trade in, you get to hold it. That's a really big deal in these settings. So number of positions on the map's key. You can see Truth Powers just went there. He's trying to keep 4 positions kind of spread out on the map. Andre's just watching season. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fair. Same here. Okay, Orange is going to play from basically 3 positions, but 2 of them are... Oh, okay, so splits up a couple positions. Orange would like to get as many positions as possible here. That's Plasma Field. Exactly what's like. Haven't practiced these things yet, so I'm glad I get such great play. Yeah, exactly. I think it's real valuable to see how these play out. In my practice games, I felt like I wasn't getting a true tournament setting, because I think in these games, people will even go a little more aggressively for bounties. Spud's going with a bunch of positions. He's got a whole bunch of stacks. Wonder if he starts consolidating. He's got 5 different stacks on the board right now. Yeah, the 2 blizzards at the bottom are pretty interesting. That kind of makes it an annoying path to try to clear someone out of there. Again, the way it works tonight, you get 10 points for the win, 5 for your first bounty, 3 for your second bounty, 1 for each additional bounty, and all 3 games will play 3 consecutive games here. And the 3 players with the most points at the end of game 3 will move on to round 2 in the tournament. The other 3 players will be eliminated. So everything to play for tonight. The stakes are serious. We are at the beginning of round 3 here. We're in the second person's turn of round 3. Turn 3. So everyone's just kind of jockeying for position. You want to line up potentially who you think is going to be weak. Look at their troop counts here. They're very close, right? There's not a real good guess based off troop count who's going to be the fish at this point because there's no bonuses to separate people. So it takes a little different strategy to think about it. Game 2 is France, Andre. Game 2 is France. Yeah, so round 1 scores are gone. They don't matter at all. This group of 6 came in on an equal playing ground tonight, with the top 3 moving on. And these scores will be wiped again after this round. So the next round they'll start in a group of 6, all on an equal playing ground again. Top 3 move on. These guys will know tonight if they're moving on in the tournament or not. Not Young Me's turn, second to last in turn order. So Not Young Me and Spud in line to get the big first card turn ins. Usually what you see is red and purple. Since they're late in turn order, they would be lining up white and yellow and wanting to stay close to them. Red's got pretty good lines on yellow throughout the map, except that bottom portion. Red doesn't have anything in the bottom portion of the map. So going to be tough to get a bounty down there. Spud's got pretty much everything down at the bottom and nothing at the top. So going to be tough to get a bounty from anyone with stuff up top. So we'll see how that kind of plays out with those positionings. Spud keeps a spot on the island. He's got an 8 up top that could climb up top now that I'm seeing. So Spud's in a pretty good position, except he's blocked by a 6 and a 5. So this little section right here can have a dramatic effect on this map. It's the chokiest point of the map, obviously. So it can block that north to south movement and keep people that don't have a spot up here from being able to move up into it. What's up, Escape? Thank you for the follow, FinFan Charlotte 1984. I'm assuming that's a Miami Dolphins fan. Okay, we're at the start of round 4 or turn 4 here. Again, it'll feel like a very slow, almost stalemated game because no one's taking bonuses. It's just the way this map sets up. There's no bonuses being taken, and people just are doing minor jockeying for position right now. So it almost looks like they're just trying to take whatever they can on the map right now. They're just looking for ones and easy takes on the map, right? But what they should be doing is really getting in line for those potential bounties later on. White and yellow are gonna have some challenges because they are early in the trade order. So they'll be getting the 4 and 6 trade unless someone card skips next turn. What do you guys think? Someone card skips or doesn't card skip? I think Spud's trying to decide whether to consolidate or not. He's got that 5 and 4 stack in the middle. I'm trying to decide whether to consolidate these two territories potentially here. He's got the 8 stack up here, but it can't do... Oh, now no, it's still not connected through there. So it can't get through there without going through a stack. His biggest issue is going to be getting to the top. Oh, clicked on the wrong screen. Okay, so we don't have a card skip from side there. That kind of sets the tone for the entire turn order. Scythe is going to take cards on 5. Going to get the 4 trade. No one's going to take cards early because it's too hard to kill someone early on this map. So you don't have to take cards early even if you had a really bad spawn. It's a bad idea. Wait till you get 5 cards. Truth has blocked his ability for that 8 stack to come south at all by taking all those territories and getting 1s. But maybe his goal is to be able to move up from there. Red's trying to get a position a little lower on the board. He needs a little more balance to his positions. My opinion is you really should be in 3 stacks. Most of these guys are opting for 4 stacks. Or more. The Apes Flying Poo has 5 stacks. I think you need to be a little more able to get a kill. And I guess if you're early in turn order, I would understand the 4 stack method more. Because you're trying to play a little more defensive with the small trade-ins. Okay, now the fun starts. Let's get some trades going. First set of trades, we won't see bounties most likely. It'd be wild for someone to somehow get a bounty. Because you can see how close their troop counts are. And Scythe moves out of his corner. And leaves the troops out there, so kind of a kill guard there that he's built on Not Young Me. At least for the early part here. Apes is going to get the 6 trade. We are playing progressive, so trades will go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25, and so on. 8 trade coming up next for Truth Powers. Apes is playing a pretty conservative defensive strategy with the 5 stacks around the board. Okay, Open Tanya says, if I was Plasma Field, I would stack on the Highlands. So hard. Okay, so let's show you what we're talking about by stacking on I think what he's calling the Highlands is this top position, this 5 stack, because it's this top position up here. Are you talking about the 5 stack up here? Yeah, Cat. The name of the territory is Cat, calling it the Highlands. I think he's OpenTaniel saying that because he's got this kill guard on red right here, and he's hidden pretty well by these other stacks. Although this path is now open here through the middle. We can see the troop disparity starting to happen by the late turn-in. So 34 for Scythe, 36 for Apes. That's exactly the difference in their card trades. Truth Powers with 40. So we'll see this keep climbing up. Plasma at 45. This will be a 12 trade for Not Young Me. Pretty safe move still there from Plasma. He's got a 7 stack down here at the bottom and a 4 stack here. But he's got multiple positions around, right? So he's in 6 positions, and 2 of those positions are just 4 stacks. 2 of them are 7 stacks, and he's got a 9 and an 11. So a very spread out game. Not Young Me at 48 troops. Still working to move a stack down low. So he's got this position at the very top of the map. He'd like this 14 to be as low as possible to make his kill as tough as possible on people. Alright, Spud gets the big trade. But he's still just at 49 troops, right? So there's still not a big troop disparity, even from 34 to 49. The big disparity will happen in that second set of card turn-ins, depending on who has cards on 3. Having cards on 3 is valuable, but it's still really hard. Like if Scythe has cards on 3 right now, it's still going to be really hard to go get a bounty. Would you guys recommend, if you have cards on 3 at all for this turn, to trade them in for all 6 players? Just to be safe? The other problem is if you turn them in, and even if you get really lucky and get the bounty, you'll get 5 points, which is good and valuable. But going to be really tough to stay alive after that, because you won't trade in turn. You'll see here, this is where it starts mattering how you lined up your kills. Okay, so we're in turn 6 here. In turn 8 to 10 is where this game gets decided. Okay, so he decides to put in a block here. So this blizzard creates a 1 territory choke on this map. So he puts the 8 here to choke this path right here, up and down. So if you choke it, you're trying to prevent bounty runs and 70% runs. Okay, Doobie J says, I think Spud takes white. So he's lined up here. Could take this section pretty easily. Takes this pretty easily. He's got the 13 on a 9. He's got the 6 on 8 and 1. So he's gonna have to add to make it happen. He's gonna need cards to make it. If he gets cards on 3, he could take out white here and get 4 cards. It won't get him a trade in turn though. But still would probably be valuable to get the 5 points and maybe would be able to stay alive. It'd be close. No trades on 3 yet. What do you guys think? Trades on 3 smart or dumb here? Okay, here goes Plasma trading in. Does Plasma have a kill lined up? He's got a potential kill lined up on black. That's clearly who he's been lining up this whole time. I think Plasma kills Truth Powers here. Yeah, Plasma kills black here. There you go. There's your first bounty of the game. Plasma gets Truth Powers. That's 5 points for Plasma. He takes the first 5 points of our first elimination match of Risk World Cup 2023. And it's game on. So Plasma's now at 35 troops and has 5 cards. So everyone wants to kill Plasma, right? Especially Truth Powers, but that'll have to wait till next game. Red goes for the kill on white. Okay, so Not Young Me is going to kill Scythe. Not Young Me gets the kill on Scythe and gets the second 5 points. I think, was he not lined up for the kill on Plasma there? Because that's obviously the more valuable kill, right? For the cards. And I thought this would happen. This is not exactly how my practice games went. This is slightly more aggressive, and I thought that's what we'd see once we got into the tournament setting where the points became such a big deal. Okay, so Spud. Yeah, Spud gets Plasma to get the 5 cards. And gets a trade in turn, and then goes and gets Not Young Me and wins. Plasma has that wonderful 7 behind that blizzard. Yeah, it's very annoying down there in the bottom. And Spud can't get to it. That's an oops. Tries a slow roll and doesn't go well. Or maybe that was a blitz. Tough for Spud there. That 7 down at the bottom, you're right, Andre. Tucking that in under the blizzard was a huge challenge to go get him. That's probably why Not Young Me didn't go for it. So who gets the kill now? Can Apes get there? Yeah, Apes can run all the way around and get the kill. Oh, or does he only have 10? Has he already added his troops there? No, he doesn't add to the 10. Oh, he's got to hit a 3-on-2 first, and then he's got to get lucky with the 10 roll. He loses the 3-on-2. Plasma lives, gets a trade, and would need to kill either Spud or Apes. Apes would be the easier kill, but it's going to be almost impossible. He's going to need an incredible run here. Or he goes for Spud. Okay, he's going to go for the Spud kill, which is more in parallel with who killed him. Oh, I think he met... Oh, thanks for the follow, Brutal. I think he's running the 70. Okay. He's not going to get close to the 70. I think he messed up his path there. I think he was going to kill Spud and messed up his path down at the bottom. I think is actually what happened. Yeah, I think it was an oops. So Not Young Me should be good to go. Not Young Me can kill Spud, get the trade, be at 39%, could kill the Apes, and get 3 bounties in his first game. He'd be in commanding position in the group. He's going to kill Spud and Apes, we don't know the order. But again, that's why we don't have the stupid positioning points, because who cares what order he wants to go kill people, it shouldn't matter, right? So Not Young Me gets those 3 points for his second bounty. He's up to 8 points for the match. Yeah, I can't believe we doubted Red. Somebody said that Red's spawn was bad, right? I think the more compact spawn is the way to go. I think it gives you more ability to go, but it's hard to gauge off of this game where there were some missed kills. I feel like I'm watching the British failed kill attempts again. Here goes the kill on Apes for one more point for Not Young Me. He's going to take a couple extra place territories. Gets the kill on Apes, goes up to 9 points. Now he just easily runs the 70, gets the other 10 points. Not Young Me will be at a healthy 19 points. Going into game 2. Very well played by Not Young Me, and I think that's what we're going to see in a lot of these Britannia Advanced games. I think we'll see a very aggressive second set of card turn-ins. Those players that get cards on 3 that second round are going to go for kills, for better or for worse, and that's how the game's going to get decided. I don't know, I just don't know if I would be comfortable enough. Comfortable enough to do what? To go for the kill there on 3 that early? It's tough. You got to path it right. I just think we're going to see a lot of that happening. That early trigger. Yeah, Not Young Me's a really good player, actually. Yeah. Yeah, this whole group, Apes is a master, I believe. And I think the other 5 are grandmasters or really close to grandmasters. So we're going to have a couple grandmasters out of the tournament after this game. Not the single. Yeah, I don't think the single position's good. I agree that's bad. But I like the two main positions, and then maybe a third that's like a small 5 or something. That you can hide in the corner and make it tough to kill you. So more of that format is what I'm thinking. Alright, so after game 1, we've got Not Young Me with 19, Plasma with 5, everybody else with 0. So a lot can happen here moving forward. We're getting ready to play some crazy settings of 70% fixed in France, which will create, you'll see a little bit of the same early, some jockeying for positions, not a lot of bonus taking. And then you'll see super aggressive bounty kind of situation. Not as much of a snowball because it's not progressive, but you'll see that bounty grabbing going on for sure. Yeah, I think the 5 position strategy that we saw there by some people hurt them. Now I think Plasma's 5 position strategy actually kept them alive, so that's a positive. But I think it hurt some people. Getting set up for France, auto fixed, 60-second turn timer. Should be a lot of fun with these guys playing. Do you guys have any tips that you took from that first game watching in Britannia Advance? You guys like the well, I think we're switching to a different lobby. Someone else has the lobby set up potentially. You guys like the multiple positions? Okay, there we go. Oh, we gotta switch some colors. Scythe purple, Spud white, Not Young Me red. Oh. But then we jump back out. I think Spud would like to get purple, maybe. Yeah, slow burn, then bam. Plasma's position was extremely good. It was 100%. Yeah. Are you saying he wouldn't have died if Spud wouldn't have made the move, or what do you think? What do you mean, Open? Got everybody back to the right colors. We just need Side to hop back in. Okay, we got side back in white. Here we go. Game 2, round 1, group 1 of USA qualifiers. We've got 3 players that are about to be eliminated after 2 more games here. And 3 players that'll go on to round 2 of USA qualifiers and make the top 48 in the United States. Yeah, I think you would have survived at least to get more bounties. Yeah, yes, if someone doesn't try to kill you, but I just think someone's going to try to kill. Once you get that, if you get cards on 3 and you go get a kill, you're almost definitely going to have 4 or 5 cards at that point in the game. And so you're just the huge target on your back. So my point is I think someone's going to try to kill you always in that scenario. Okay, so here's France. Much smaller map, right? So a lot different style of game we're going to have here. You can see not as many territories. The bonuses likely aren't going to get taken. You could potentially make a run at this middle bonus here. Not probably in this game because there's a 5-4-5 there. So a little less likely that we see it necessarily in this game. But what do you guys think? You think any bonuses will be held in France during this round? Is that a card skip turn one? Okay, let's get our screen set back up here for you so we can see that. Yeah, that was a card skip by Spud there to start the game. Don't think we see any bonuses held? I don't think so either. The way the bonuses work, just so you guys have them, that far left is called Western France. That's a +4. Northern France. This little position could get held depending on where you get Blizzard help from. This Blizzard does not help you. But this is Northern France. This is a +2. Eastern France is the +3. Central France is the +5. Southwestern France +3. And then you've got Southern France, which is a 2-point guard for a +2 over here. Just going to be tough with this many players on this map, getting a position that you can actually hold a bonus. Can't imagine that it works out that way. Move that over a little bit because I can't see who we're dealing with. That's Plasma that's really upset, throwing up the white flag, not happy with positioning apparently. Who makes the first move? 2 card skips so far, 3 card skips so far. What's up, Jolie? Hey, I did get my qualifying game in today. Oh, Plasma's offline. Oh, we're doing a restart. Okay, someone got kicked. Not Young Me got kicked out of the game, so we're restarting. So we'll see how it goes on the restart. Not Young Me inside might swap colors. Trunk, you think Plasma's got this? Not Young Me's got a pretty big lead after game 1. Okay, they keep the same colors. Love to see it. A little more I can grab there. Okay, Barry's going for Spud. Oh yeah, Barry's got predicted Spud topped. All right, let's see how this goes. So we get to restart in France. Again, I went through the bonuses, but hey, thanks for the follow, Q Gator. Brutal says 69% of 70% games are decided by someone failing a kill and feeding to the next person. The rest are when someone fails on 69% again and feeds it. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. But I would argue that the games are decided by pathing correctly and making the right decision of when to go. I don't think everyone fails. I think there are people that make the right decision of when to go, but that pressure of when to go or not to go is what I think makes them so fun. The pathing is, yeah, in this map, you can figure out your path real easily if you got it or not. Again, you want to make yourself tough to kill. Okay, so we don't see any card skip from the start this time. Quite a different start to the game. Again, you want to make yourself tough to kill early, but no one's going to go for that early bounty. You can see how close the troop numbers are. 21, 22, and then everyone's at their starting 20. And that's gonna remain about the same here for the first 3 turns. Okay, so we got everyone taking cards this time, which is not what we were seeing just before this. White's trying to get to all 3 corners of the, or would potentially have a chance to get to all 3 corners of the board. Plasma is getting forced into 2 positions for the most part here. Getting blocked into that position. If Plasma combines or tries to work his way out. I think he moves that 6 to the 10. Yeah. So he's at least in 2 positions. He's got one up here and then one down in this corner. So he's at least in 2 positions. Okay, so people are going with less positions on this map already. Truth moves into a 17 stack here in the middle. With a 4 external. He's also nicely splitting Not Young Me's stacks here to make it very tough. You gotta go through a bunch of troops to hit both stacks. We'll see who the first person is to hit something other than a 1 since that first turn. Again, when you're doing this, it feels like you're just hitting the 1. There's a lot of strategy that goes into creating the 1 that you can force people to go to a certain spot on the map by leaving the 1 in a certain spot, right? So you leave them where their card is to take if you plan that out. If Apes goes into 2 positions here, could combine the 9 and the 4. Doesn't. He's going to hit this 1 and maybe move the 4 back in. Apes played a pretty defensive posture and Britannia advanced, so we would expect to see that again. This 4 going into the 3. No, he comes the other way. Okay. Comes out this way. Spud's got a nice hidden stack here and a nice hidden stack here and a 7 in the middle. I think Spud's positioning is really nice in this game. Again, we're in fixed, so turn order doesn't matter as much in terms of what cards you're going to get. Also, you can take cards early. It doesn't hurt you. You don't get penalized, but obviously having the 10 trade will have a lot of value. Truth's going very aggressive with that big stack in the middle. Yeah, everyone knows about where this game's going to end. That 8's a 10, so it's just picking that right time to make your run. No question. So strategy-wise, we see Truth going for a very aggressive strategy. Not Young Me in 3 positions, but could be combined. They're very close together. Spud in 3 positions that cannot be combined. He's very spread out. He's got a lot of stacks in between him. It's going to be tough for Spud to get a bounty, but also tough to kill Spud. Plasma is similar in 2 stacks, but very far away from each other. You're going to need a good line to kill Plasma. Yellow's got an okay line on Plasma, but not all the troops he needs in the right spot. So Plasma's in a pretty good hidden spot. He's again found a way to hide behind the Blizzard in the corner. See if he combines here. Looks like he's going to combine those stacks. Yeah, okay, he's into 2 positions with pretty good sized stacks. Yeah, I think red likely combines this next turn, that 10 and 7. Which way he combines. Okay, Truth gets the early 10 trade. Truth's at 37 troops. The lowest player is at 26. Both red and white are at 26. So Dowdy goes for a bounty, more of a defensive early trade. Yeah, a defensive early trade, and stays in that middle position where he's got access to pretty much everybody on the board from there. Red's going to combine. Not Young Me combines into 2 positions. So the 2 position play is very common on this French map with these settings. That's what we see a lot, the 2 positions, so that you can aggressively go get a bounty. But you want to make sure you've got your 2 positions in the right spot. And by that I mean in the right spot to get a bounty to line up the kill you want to line up. You have to guess a little bit in terms of cards, because it's not progressive, so cards aren't going to work in a formulaic process. So you don't necessarily know who's going to have cards at the right time for your bounty run. Yellow's in 3 positions, Spud's in 3 positions. Truth has no separation between his 2 stacks, so very vulnerable if he didn't already have the trade. Okay, Spud helps him out by blocking a little bit there. Yeah, so Truth maybe is lining up to kill White. Yeah, that's most likely the scenario. Plasma is loving that kill guard of the 11. I bet he plays this very slowly, because he's in such a good spot to stay alive for now. Unless Truth wants to go for the bounty, but Truth could go for Plasma also. Wouldn't make a lot of sense because of the card situation. If Truth's going for a bounty next turn, it's definitely White. Again, he's going to have to go through 29 troops to get 10, so he's going to be very killable right after that. But the 5 points are super valuable right now. 5 points get you into 3rd place and in position to potentially move on in the tournament. So... tries to decide which one he wants to hit. He also could make a run at red. Not Young Me moves into 2 positions, back into 2 positions. Spud's still nicely guarded, right? He's got this wall right in front of him. Plasma's got this wall right in front of him. So they're both in good spots. Protected quite nicely. But they don't have enough troops to go get a bounty. Spud's also kill guarded on this side by Not Young Me. So Not Young Me has lines on Spud, but he's the only one that does. And not great lines, because he's got to get to this 9. Spud would be smart not to hit this 1 here to keep the 16 from being in line with him, right? Spud should work down this way. Q-Gator says White is dead next turn. I assume, Q-Gator, you mean from Black? from Truth, maybe? Spud's feeling good. Spud does not have, Spud's only potential killer is really red. I think as long as he hits this one, he stays very safe. If he hits this one, he's opening up red's kill lines on him. Yeah, he knows the right one to hit. He's going to move that back. Red's really blocked off from being able to get to his 15 stack, so he doesn't really have kill lines on him. Pin trades are going to matter here moving forward. Plasma goes for the kill on red? No, he just wants that positioning in the middle. He wants to be in a spot where he can go make a kill. That was an interesting move there. Okay, so yes, Truth does go for the kill and gets side. That's 5 points for Truth. His first 5 points of the match. He'll get the trade, but he's very killable now, right? Down at, well, he's at 31 troops, so he's not in that bad of a spot. He got some really good rolls there. But yeah, he only got the 4 trade. I think the positive, though, is he's not necessarily dead immediately, even with the 5 cards. He's going to be less appetizing than yellow, I think. And obviously the 5 cards aren't as valuable when you're playing fixed. The 10 trade for Not Young Me. He's going to kill nobody. He's going for the kill on Truth. He's going to double tap it. He's going to roll that in, roll a 3 out. Yep. And then he's going to double tap this 18 stack to kill it. See what kind of roll he gets. Not good so far. Gets the balance. He's got a little time here to work with. Splits 1, so he's even. He's rolling even still here. Still even. He'll blitz it with that 18 stack and finish it off, preferably before the end. There we go. Not Young Me gets the kill on Truth. Gets the 5 points. Takes a commanding lead in the game. In the match. Now at 24 points. The 4 trade probably got Truth killed there, more than anything. That kill would have been much tougher if he had a 10 trade. We get a good game from Not Young Me. He's got 5 cards. Everybody's going to want to kill him. Apes can take this 9 up through here, this 9 to clear out the middle, and this 12 should be able to clear out this area. Yeah. So he's going to take the 18 down to the 11. Nine on 7 needs a good roll here. Gonna slow roll it. Got a lot of attacks to make to slow roll this a lot. Oh, getting bad dice. Yeah, Not Young Me is pretty much a lock for moving on. Again, just like the last round, if you finish first, you get a little better seeding going in that next round of setting up your opponents. But moving on is the real key. I don't know that he gets this kill. I don't think he's going to get this kill. It's a Fed kill to Spud. Fed kill by Apes goes to Spud. Spud easily gets the 5 cards. And the 70 most likely. Does he get another bounty with it? Yeah, he should be able to get... It depends on the trade, I guess. I think he's got a chance to get apes also. I don't know if he'll have the troops in the right spot. He needs to leave this 5 potentially so that he can come back and get apes. He can use this 7 through here. Yeah, that's what the move you want. Because the goal would be to get that extra bounty. He gets the 10 trade, that'll help. Trying to decide which cards he wants. Spud gets the kill on Not Young Me, gets the 5 points. Oh, he didn't get the kill. He just got the 70. Yeah, I didn't look at the percentages. It probably was impossible, huh? Okay, so Spud gets the win. He's up to 15 points. Must be feeling much better about his chances on getting through here. Currently, the scores are going into Game 3. Not Young Me 24, Spud 15, Truth 5, Plasma 5, Apes Inside is 0. So we got 4 players, 5 points or 0. And they're fighting for that 3rd spot. Obviously, someone could still win this game and move up into 2nd place, or have a perfect game and win the group over Not Young Me. Perfect game's 21 points here. But Not Young Me's got to feel pretty good about his shot of moving on now, right? Spud also probably feels pretty good. Spud probably feels like a bounty here will get him through. We'll see how this one shakes out, and if anyone decides they want to. It'd be interesting to see if there's any kind of targeting kind of pieces that go on to it if it comes down to 2 players. But we're playing Himeji Castle, which is a bit of a challenge mentally with some of the ways the territories break up. Some of the pathing on this map is really tough, and I think we will see some bonuses held on this. What do you guys think? Bonuses or no bonuses here? I'll walk you through the bonuses once the map pops up here. We can talk a little bit about bonuses, definitely. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to play out a little more like we would have seen, well, I guess Europe advanced last round. Okay, so real quick as we start, the bonuses up here at the top, you've got Himeji North, which is the +6. It goes all along the top here. Over in the top left, you've got farms. Right below it, you've got village, which actually comes down into here, like so. And then you've got the park, which is this little area. That's a nice +3. Sorry, village is a +5. Farms is a 4. North is a 6. You've got a hidden +2 here, which is the garden down in this area. And then you've got Cocoa Inn, which is a +3 here. +5 in Himeji Seaheim. +4 in Himeji Castle proper, which is this interior loop. You can see these loops get tricky here. The Himeji Castle courts are to the bottom of the actual castle. They actually wrap all the way around here for that bonus. That's a +6. Himeji Garden is this top kind of concentric circle that comes around here. It's a +4. Then you got Himeji City out here to the right. That's a +7. As people start to take them, you'll see better where these bonuses lie, and I'll try to help you guys. So let's see what it looks like people are going to go for. Apes is kind of setting up down here for the +5 of Sinheim. Looks like Truth Hey, thanks for the follow. Bones are the money. Appreciate you. Yeah, the middle of this map, dude, BJ, gets tough, right? So you got to really pay attention to these little gray walls and breaks because it wraps around. So what you're looking for are these thin lines that connect territories versus the thick lines. And obviously you want to ignore the grays. You're going to see a lot of people click the bonuses because they're not as familiar with this as they would. Yeah, it's kind of like Australia's in the center. That's funny. That's a funny way to look at it. So yeah, it's a people are not as familiar with the bonuses like they would have been in Europe Advanced, so they'll be trying to figure it out as they go. Plasma's got a great spawn to get farms. Spud trying to figure out where he wants to work. I think he's thinking over here in Village. There's a lot of troops to work through. Not a great spawn for Spud to get something out of this. Scythe makes an early play for the +2. I think you're going to see this a lot. Someone's going to take this +2 first round every time because it's so valuable, and unlike Australia, you actually do have this nice potential access out to a lot of different places if you can take this bonus territory, which is actually part of Coco N, the +3 over here. So this 3, 1, and 1 are actually part of the +3 on the right. This 1 and 1 are a +2. Ooh. Not Young Me would like that bonus. So we see an early bonus steal. Not Young Me takes it, and Scythe has no real way to retaliate, right? Just a 1 sitting here, and a 2 sitting here. Scythe is going to have to work in a different spot of the map. What do you guys think about the bonus play? Smart, stealing the bonus? Fruits 5 stack, yeah, right there in the middle. That is a Hishi Gate, which connects these two territories here and gets you into the center, into the castle. You guys like the move of stealing the bonus, sure. Yeah, it's an aggressive play. I think the +2 is going to be in a... these other bonuses are just tough. They're going to take a few turns. So the +2, if you can get it turn 1, you get a lot out of it. Okay, so you think it's because he had the point lead, spawn with the only material in that bonus. Okay, so he felt like he had the original claim to the bonus, and it was stolen from him. Yeah, being passive can get you in trouble for sure. You know, if you just let everyone take their bonuses and you take what's left, you're going to usually end up with the worst situation, so... But also, he could have just created an enemy for the entire game that just hits him the rest of the game. But he's sitting at 24 points, so he can probably afford to be a little more aggressive and take some chances, right? Plasma's still working on farms. He's got to get his troops into the right spots. It's kind of an annoying one with the way the walls work up here. It's kind of like this that you got to go through. Like a zigzag. This center position only hits these two territories in this one, but this piece right here is also part of your bonus. So it makes it a little tricky. You see from Spud. Spud's going to slowly work on this bonus of Village. It's just going to take him a while. And I think he may end up with a little bit of a battle there with Not Young Me for that bonus. So Not Young Me is going to get more troops. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, I do feel that way when I spawn perfectly in a spot and then someone goes for it because they're early in turn order than me. It is very frustrating, right? Scythe is going to move his material over to the right side. I think this bonus is very unlikely to be taken. Himeji City over here on the right, the +7. I think a lot of card trading will happen over here. And there's probably a lot of value to having an external over here hidden from everybody. Not Young Me going for his second bonus. He's going for the +3 of Coco N, but he doesn't take it yet. Why do you guys think he doesn't take it? He doesn't want to appear too threatening since no one else has a bonus yet? So he doesn't hit the 1? He had it locked in 100% to get the +5. This part's the +2, this is the +5 he could have had. Yeah, yes, kill guard also. Because of some of the pathing in here, there are some great kill guards, like where this 3 is. It's a really good spot to kill guard someone. Where this 3 is a really good spot to kill guard someone. Alright, key, frame, ghost. I would have taken it, okay. I think the logic was not to be too threatening. I don't know. Because obviously he could have taken it. Would have had a 100% roll there, the 4-on-1. Just eliminate yellow from the tourney. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much to that point, right? Yellow needs at least a bounty to stay alive. White needs at least a bounty to stay alive. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe too conservative of a play. I get the logic a little bit since no one else has a bonus. But you're right, yellow would have been the one that could have punished him for it. Yeah, Andre would have played it safe there, not taking the 4-on-1. Okay, Plasma will get his bonus here. So this is farms. You're seeing lit up here, the +4 of farms. Ooh, he hit Spud's 3. Creating a certain enemy here. Now this 7 blocks in both of Spud's positions here. They would have to go through the 7. Pretty clever play by Plasma, right? He hits the 3 and holds the center territory. Gets good dice on it, by the way. That was helpful. But he holds the center territory and really is limited what Spud can do in this game. Spud decides to just off-attack Plasma everywhere he can. That's the best retaliation he can find. Remember, we are back to progressive cards here, right? So, trades will matter. I think Spud's okay. He's still at 15 points. If he got 1 bounty, I think he would be confident he's going through. He just needs whoever wins this game to either be not Young Me or to be a runaway victory. Okay, now he goes ahead and takes it. Not Young Me. Takes the +5. Plasma's got a +4, and those are the only bonuses being held. And no one else is super close to a bonus? I mean, Plasma's probably closest to having a second bonus versus anyone else getting there first. Yeah, Chad, he's still in the top 3 for now. That's all that matters. Tonight is stay in the top 3 and you get to advance. Survive and advance. Looking at some rolls there, rolled a 9-on-7, lost 4. It's a wild roll. What Spud really needs to stay in is Truth, Scythe, and apes to go out without without getting a bounty, right? This plasma seems to be in the best position out of those. So that seems unlikely. Plasma saying, let's be homies, not young me. He wants to take his second bonus. He's going to take Spud out of this side of the map. Does someone go for the Spud bounty? No, he doesn't take him out. He kill guards him. Decides it's more valuable to kill guard than to try to get that bonus. He would have needed 2 more territories to get the bonus. He would have needed 3 more territories past taking the 3. So he would have needed this 3, this 1, and this 1 to get the +5 of village over here. See what Spud can do. He's got to manage his emotions here and not ruin his whole game mad at Plasma, because that's probably the worst thing that can happen by feeding himself to one of the players behind him in points. So he wants to make sure probably that he just stays alive. And he really doesn't want to hurt Plasma, because probably best case scenario for him is Plasma or not young me getting basically a clean sweep of this game. That's what he would like to see. Ah, red stack gets hit over here by white. White's still mad about the whole bonus situation. Moves the 3 up to hit the other 1 of red. Gonna take out all the externals. Red laughs about it. Who you guys think's in the better position, Not Young Me or Plasma? Plasma's got the bonus of kill guard. He's only getting +4 though up here. Not Young Me getting the +5. You think red, Trunk? Not Young Me in the best position? He's also got some center positions a little bit better than Plasma's, because he's got 2 positions for now. That 2 may not last long though. Well, Plasma's got the 3 here. I don't know, they're close. Yeah, orange is probably better because, but I think Spud also hates orange, but Spud's gonna play it smarter probably and not ruin his game trying to get revenge. My guess is that, at least. Yeah, I love that farm's position, honestly. That Plasma's in. DoobieJ says I've seen more wins on this map from Plasma's position. He says it because it's out of the way when kills are made, which makes sense. You'll see more kills down in this area, right? This is off in the corner. The only direct path is really this northern path, which I haven't seen a lot of people mess around up here. This seems to be forgotten for some reason. Who are you saying revenge escape? Oh, Plasma's gonna go ahead and take out the kill guard. He just wanted it for 1 turn. He's got to hit these 2 territories to get the bonus. He's not really going to be able to guard his bonus super well. He can move the 5 out to here, potentially. Yeah. Now he's in the better position because he's got the second bonus. Spud could break him. This could be the revenge move, right? They add to your 3 and going and breaking the 1, but he opens up the 10 stack to him. So probably not the smart move, but it might feel nice to break him. The smart move is probably taking black out of this area for Spud. Taking some of this bonus. Size down to 18 troops, holds the cards. So for 18 troops, you can kill Scythe and get 5 cards. He's basically in one position. There are a couple stacks to get to these 4s. You gotta hit this black 4 stack. It's kind of kill guarding him. You could also take out the 20 yellow for 5 cards. I think that's probably what Plasma will try to do.
This is fine. This is fine.
Plasma's got good kill lines on yellow, right? The 3 can hit this spot, the 3 can hit this spot. This he would have to add to. And he's going to have to go through some goofy, he's got to come all the way around, right? Or you can come this way, I guess that's the easier path. Come to the right. But there's the cards for apes, okay. That kills off the table. Most likely. Yeah, the non-bonus stuff. Yellow for a moment went for this bonus, but not really. Didn't go super hard for the went hard for this bonus, but not really. Didn't go super hard for it. Truth Power's in trouble here. Has the 11 stack out on the right in Himeji City, which I think is going to be a lifesaver. Also has the 9 stack kill guarding white. He just hasn't been able to really take any positions on the map that he could work towards a bonus. Plasma's going to go for yellow or no? No, doesn't quite have enough. Problem is in the middle here. He's got a 10 stack and he's got to go hit a 3, a 1, and then a 13. Yeah. I think so too, Truck. I think that's the most likely scenario is Plasma Spud and not Young Me get through. I'm trying to figure out if he's got a kill. He would like to kill white here. Ooh. Doesn't have yellow. He just clears out yellow a little bit. Spud again just needs to make sure that Apes, Truth, and Side don't get a bounty, and he's good. So he's going to play a little different style of game, probably. There's the 5 trade for Scythe. And he stay alive with it. He could take Orange out of this position. Take Plasma out of this position. Which would give him a little more safety. Oh, he hides behind the kill guard a little more. So Plasma's connected here 7 on 9. And then this 4 is hidden by the black 9. So he's kind of in a split kill guard that I think is saving his life right now up here at the top. This 7 goes through the 9, but this 9 does not go through to this 9. And the 9 goes through the 4. But the 7 does not go through to this 4. So it's a really good spot for a kill guard situation like you're seeing here. Scythe will stay alive for a while, I think. Trades are going to get big here soon once we go through the second set of trades. We'll see who gets trades on 3. That'll shake up this game for sure. Truth has potential kill lines on black if he had cards here to get this 15 stack. He's gonna have to get out here somehow. Better kill lines on white. That's what he goes for, maybe? Really thinking through it. Probably doesn't have a kill now. Rolls the 4-on-1 up here. Apes is down to just 5 territories. Red could kill Spud. Yeah, I mean, Red's got a 42 stack. He can kill pretty much anyone besides Plasma, probably, troop-wise. With cards. I think red kills yellow. He's got to get to this 3 somehow, which is not going to be easy. He can hit the 2, come up through the 15. But he's got to get out here somehow. He could go through the Spud stack, but that seems unlikely. Does Spud take out the 3? If he's going for Spud, he would go up through the 8 with cards. Have to come all the way around. And then take the 42 out this way. Spud gets cards. Let's see what Spud does. Spud plays it safe. Spud just wants to stay alive. He creates a really big block here, though. So Plasma and Not Young Me can't use this path to get to the top of the board. To the top of the castle. Plasma moved his kill guard there. Moved it out of the 6th spot because he knows he's just going to get his stack run over, potentially. And it wasn't a true kill guard because you could go out this direction, right? I think this was meant to be a kill attempt on yellow. But I don't think he gets to these positions. So maybe a feed attempt on yellow? Yeah, red takes out yellow now for sure, because that 3's gone, and that was the annoying part of the kill. He can hit this 15, and then he can move around through here. Maybe. He goes out this way to get the others. Oh. Did he just miss that accidentally? How does he get the 2? He just skipped it. How did that happen? He went right by it. Luckily, he's sitting at 24 points, so it can only be so painful there for him. Apes is going to get cards most likely. What Apes does with the cards will be interesting. Gets 35 troops. Think he hits red? I think he hits red. Not enough to kill Red, but enough to steal a lot of his territories. And maybe Not Young Me is killed now over here. He didn't hit him too hard, he just took a little bit. He lines up against Plasma here. Plasma on 4 cards could have an easy kill of yellow. Okay, let's see if Truth can get red. No, he doesn't. Oh, takes 17 in. Getting to this position's tough, though. This castle is tough in that part. You can take the 23 around down below, hit here, and that's really what you gotta do. And get some decent dice. He can still do it. He's just gonna need some really good dice. It's this path right here. Yeah. Needed to add the more troops here. Oh no, this doesn't even connect, so he couldn't even do that. He was already blocking it off. You're right. Yep. You're right. Such high pressure when you're playing these tournament games, right? It's easy when we're sitting back here and saying, all you gotta do is this, right? But the pressure's a little different when you're playing in them. Plasma gets the kill on Red. 5 points for Plasma. It's Not Young Me. Not Young Me finishes the round with 24 points. Plasma moves into a solid 3rd place. Probably feels like one more bounty gets him through, but also probably feels like he should win. Trunk, it's stressful when you're playing in a tournament game like this. Especially when you're playing a Veggie Castle, there's definitely places to mess up your pathing. Plasma puts all his troops in the most blocking spot he can in the map to keep people from getting other kills. Spud's on 1 card and would be just happy as could be if Plasma ran the rest of the table with a perfect game. So 3 from this group move on to the next round. That's correct, Escape. The top 3 after these next 4 kills will move on to round 2. That's correct. Spud's in trouble here. You can't do a lot. He's got 43 troops here, so the best thing you can do is hit White's stacks. You can't get the full kill. But he could take White out of the game. Doesn't. He does block size stack in, right? The 48's blocking him on this side, and on this side the 33's blocking him. So it's stuck between this little path here. Which has created somewhat of a kill guard. Also limited what Scythe can do. If Black gets 2 kills in the win and Orange gets 1 kill, Spud would be tied with a win. Yeah, that's right. And it would depend who those kills come against. Because direct bounties is your #1 tiebreaker. Again, anyone that gets eliminated in that 3rd position for the 3rd spot based off of a tiebreaker, they'll be added to the waiting list for the next round, for round 2. So they will still have a chance to stay in the tournament potentially from the waiting list. We get an oops here. Apes looks a little unsure how to deal with this scenario. Truth hitting apes. Gonna try to slow roll a 36. Oh yeah, he's trying to slow roll that puppy. Has gotten pretty average dice so far. Got really good back-to-back rolls there. Back-to-back-to-back rolls. Not gonna have a ton of time to blitz and doesn't win the blitz. That's probably it for Truth Powers here. Apes survives his second murder attempt, but won't survive the third here. Plasma gets the kill on Apes. Plasma gets 3 more points for the bounty. Moves up to 13 for the round. And gets the trade. Yeah, that does it for Apes, right? Finishes the round with 0. So we'll not move on. Apes will be out of the tournament here. Plasma is going to kill Truth. Plasma gets the extra point and goes to 14. Feels pretty confident, probably, that he's moving on now. Truth is out. Scythe would be the only one that could take him out at this point. It looks like he's got a potential to win the group now, if he finishes off with a clean sweep, right? Get 12 more points, he'd end at 26. Plasma's going to use this to come down with. Use the 31 going up. The 35 down here. He can't quite get everywhere he needs to get there, so he just blocks off with this 103. Can Spud find a way to get a bounty out of this? He only has no... he doesn't have cards here. Looks like it's all over, but the Cryin. Plasma with 4 cards likely gets cards again. The other 2 players have 2 cards, so they won't get cards this turn. Looks like Plasma will get the win. Scythe can't do much, so he's just going to roll the stack down. Again, because position points don't matter here, it really doesn't matter what order they die in, which is one of the purposes of not making position points matter, because what does it really mean about your risk game that someone just picked who to kill first here, right? There's no point in handing out points for that. Plasma looks like he's going to get the kill on Spud first. Again, won't have any effect in terms of who goes through. He waits on Spud. Or no, he kills Spud, okay. Plasma kills Spud, gets the 1 more point there for that. Moves into a tie with Spud in the group, but will finish ahead and should win the group. barring something wild happening here. Spud, if you would just click spectate. Just need spectate so we can see the end of this. We can basically assume what's about to happen, right? Plasma kills Scythe. It's probably over now. We may have a cliffhanger here, but we pretty much know what happened. We assume it's over, right? Don't we think, guys? Probably over. We'll see if they'll jump into the post game with us here.
Oh, the fucking failed kill.
Did the game end yet or no?
Yeah, it did.
Spud didn't want to spectate and watch the end of it.
Hey, it was over, bro. You got this fucking guy sucking off fucking red. Let him hold 2 bonuses. What the fuck is this?
Spud, you
Who
did
does
it.
that? What fucking master plays like this? Letting this dude hold 2 bonuses like that?
You're talking
Well,
about
Red was holding
Plasma?
bonuses too and had opportunities to expand, so that would be why. So it was in both Red's and my interest to do that. Red nearly screwed up the run. He should have probably won this game because he would have had the kill on yellow. He just missed a territory with a 2 in it. That was right next to him.
Said too. AK, Spud, you okay over there, buddy?
Spud's going through
You're
it right
garbage, bro. I really hope I don't ever run into you ever again. Actually, you should hope that, because I'm just I can't play with you, bro. Like
Why?
the illogical moves,
Why?
bro. It's shit. It's just shit.
Which ones are you talking about, Spud?
Yeah. Let's hear it, Spud.
Allowing another player to just hold bonuses like that, that's insane. You
I
had
had
the advantage. Why
I
not
had
press
a
your advantage? Why let somebody else take the advantage over the person that you already have the advantage? I don't understand why you throw away your advantage.
Said he probably would have won this game had he not messed up the kill on yellow. There was nothing I
Yeah.
could have done to prevent that. Trust me, I was looking.
You're saying don't let him hold that bonus? Okay, so if I take all of my troops, throw it into him to not have that bonus, then that weakens me considerably, and somebody else comes in and steals both of my bonuses.
Hitting an 8 was going to weaken you considerably. An 8.
Hitting it an 8?
Yeah, it was an 8.
I'm not gonna hit that. Also, I mean,
But you
Plasma,
hit a
like,
shit ton of yellow, and then you walked right past him. Like, your stack is there. There's a 2 there.
He tried
Your
to
line
kill him. He
started
just-
there. Your line
tried-
started on the 2.
Oh
he
my
tried
god!
to kill him
Spud,
and screwed
I
that up.
can
Spud, I think-
Sort of like I screwed
Spud,
up the kill on you.
Spud, this is so great to hear. So
In the
what
first
you're
game.
hearing is this is the first time. So Spud has never done this. Spud has never failed a kill in the history of him playing Risk. I
Not like
fucking
that.
love it. Oh no, Spud.
Not like that.
Spud, I love
Not
it.
when my line starts with the 2.
Your viewers are going to now just know that you have never failed a kill in your history of Risk. Dude, go fuck yourself. Are
Hey,
you
hold on.
serious?
Real quick.
Whoa there,
Hey,
tough guys. Relax there,
Dude,
ladies.
no,
Relax.
I just want to know. I just want to make sure that you're saying you've never failed a kill.
Real quick, Spud, are you saying that you think Not Young Me purposely skipped the 2 or not?
No, that was just terrible gameplay.
Just missed it. Okay, I was just making sure you weren't saying that was like some strategy or something that he was
Of
using.
course, Spud. Hey, listen, you did better than we all expected. Top 3, no one expected that. No one expected
All
that.
3 of you guys did a great job. You're all top
Yeah,
3. You're
no
all
one
moving
expected
on.
you to
Game
get top 3. So
Which is
honestly, we are
great.
all so proud of you, brother. Good job.
Everyone did a great
Game-
job.
okay,
and they're
all right,
moving
Pat-
on.
Hey guys, let's
Yeah, go ahead,
move
Plasma.
past the semantics or whatever is going on here. So let's just talk like what happened. So for me specifically, game 1 was absolutely it could have been never should speak of it again. So basically, I tried since I survived past. I was just trying to lock in some points initially,
Yeah.
and
You
since
were
I
hidden under that
survived,
blizzard, and Spud tried to kill you, but didn't quite kill you.
right, and since I survived longer than I should have, I was like, well, looks like I can get a kill on Spud before I take the 70, right? Because he was basically all ones. Except 2 or 3 times, I was hitting enter too fast or something like that, and just continued. And was looking at it, I was like, oh, now I gotta hit a red 13. Oh, now I gotta hit this, whatever it was. And I was eating myself alive, like, I knew that through the game, but I was like, let's just hope I have the troops to make the kill, and I didn't. So not young me capitalized on that, obviously. Game 2. Who was it that fed that? Oh yeah, it was Apes that fed that.
Yes.
So Spud capitalized on Apes' mistake of hitting way too much of red.
Yeah.
Spud might have had it anyway. I don't know.
I didn't have a set. Somebody had the
All
screw
right.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
lucky for you, you got that, and you had plenty of troops to spare. So, yeah, Spud locked in an awesome run there, and I really liked Spud's positioning, like in the back corner. In fact, I actually thought about sitting in front of that as sort of a kill guard, because but after you increased it to a 7, I was like, he doesn't want it. So,
I just didn't want that position removed. You seen how
I know.
Truth starts off by hitting a 3 there, and I'm like, okay. So
I know. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Didn't he have a 1?
yes,
Okay. Yeah, I did not understand that. Like your move was a passive move, and if anything was just giving a card, or giving or taking, whichever. And I don't know why he hit. I don't know why he hit your 3. It didn't make much sense. But
he did the tongue out emote right after that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, all right.
Yeah,
It sounds like someone
man.
stoking a little fires. I see. I like the sound of fires.
Yeah, I was initially looking at Truth after that. I was like, all right, well, let's see. I got lines on this guy.
I was wondering if that was going through your head.
Oh, it was.
You, Pete, Pete, as Pete always says in his videos,
Hit them purples.
don't use the tongue emote. It's like one of the worst things you can do.
Well, yeah,
I think it's quite fucking hilarious.
well,
when
because it's
people
like
do
a
it.
taunt too. It's like a taunt.
It is a taunt. That's exactly what he did.
Based.
Anyway, I mean, it was entertaining none the least with respect to that.
Yep.
I was trying not to be killed by black during that game, so I actually had a Joker on 3, and I turned it in because I had 2 positions.
I
and
think black goes
carded
for
on
who did Truth kill the second game? He killed Red, right? Or no? Wait, I forget. Yeah, I think he killed Red. He kills Red because you pressed all your troops facing his stuff. He got paranoid, and that's where he just goes for the bounty at that point. Or
Well,
Yeah.
I think he killed White. He killed Side.
Oh, yeah. He killed
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
But
I
you,
did kill him
Orange.
the first game, so I could understand why he was paranoid. We were both lined up for each other, and that game I actually was not interested in going for a bounty. I was more interested in a lucky 70%. Just I was so in other words, I was trying to survive. So I turned in my set, and I turned it in. I put extra troops behind because since he wouldn't have a set, I wanted to ensure that if he were to try a kill on me, it would take some really, really good dice. And I had no desire to kill him. I think I moved just a passive direction.
You went right in Truth's face, and that's
Oh, did I?
probably
Oh wait,
and that's, I think that's what instigated him going after White, and then
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when I moved multiple turns.
Yep.
Yeah. that
Yeah,
was actually
the very
because
next turn
I saw red.
he went for white. Yeah.
Or maybe it was white. Yeah, I was actually trying to guard white. Um,
Oh.
yeah, I didn't realize he had enough troops on the bottom. I was just trying to stick my sack in between.
Right. Well, for
to-
initial thinking is this person trying to kill me? That's everybody's initial
Yeah.
thinking. Then
Yeah.
it goes to, oh, are they trying to protect somebody? Like that's not the top of the list. The top of the list is, am I gonna die?
Well, that was why I made the move.
Yeah.
But I do understand the thought process there. And to be fair, he scored 5 points from it. So, he did get some value out of that. And generally, with an Iceland France type of map, you do want to go for a bounty. Now, France, I don't know. France is more open. It's a little hard to say.
True
But
says, I'm gonna upload a video. I wasn't thinking he was trying to kill me. I just wanted the bounty and 10 trade, but I got a 4 trade, which killed me. Which is true. He got the 4 trade there, which
That
really
was-
limited
that was
his
Scythe
chances.
saying that, or not Scythe. I'm sorry.
Truth.
Truth.
Truth is saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, in the chat.
Okay. Cool. It's good to hear feedback from him.
Yeah.
So, can we get Truth in here? Just, I would like to ask him.
No, we got like 1 minute left, so you're
Okay,
because we gotta
gotcha.
get to the next game.
I'll shut up and let the rest of y'all.
You good? You guys got anything else you would like to say in your last minute?
I just felt bad. I felt bad for White. I know he was targeting me at the end. I had a claim for that bonus. He hit my 2, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna take this."
On
back.
the first turn,
No.
the first turn.
I
move?
I felt bad doing it, but I'm like, he should have known not.
No,
to do
you
that.
no, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
That starting move is like, that's being ignorant towards the turn order. He goes after you and goes last, so he gets the +3 from that. He was still up. Hey, at the 2 or the 3 at the top of the bonus I took at the end of the game.
Is
Yeah,
this Spud
at the very
defending?
top? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone feels
Yeah.
good about it though, right? We're all
Kind
good.
of.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Like-
feel great.
I could tell by Spud's enthusiasm there.
I am so excited, Escape. You don't even know.
I
Spud's
can definitely tell.
excited.
I'm gonna put on his black blinders and go get another tattoo and shave his head tonight, and he'll feel better.
I
Yeah.
really hope the random tournament generator really gets Not Young Me and Spud in the group next round. That would
Good,
be very entertaining.
an easy fucking win. I'm in.
I know.
I
You'll be better if it end up on the national team together.
Oh, I
True.
cannot wait. I'll take an easy dub.
Curious
All
how
right,
that
guys.
worked together.
Well, congrats to Plasma. He finishes with 26, wins the group. Not Young Me finishes in second with 24, and Spud finishes in third with 15. All three will be moving on to round 2 in the United States qualifiers next week, where they will have another chance to finish in the top 3 and keep moving along. So congrats to all 3 of you. You survived and are advanced, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for doing comms.
Spud, do you want to accept the server invite? I don't think he did, or at least when I had checked.
All right, that's a wrap on round 1, group 1 of United States qualifiers. Plasma filled with the win, Not Young Me in second, Spud in third. All 3 advance on. Truth Powers, Dave Slimepoo, and Scythe all eliminated from United States qualifiers as we work our way down to a U.S. national team for the World Cup Finals. We will be jumping right into Game 2 here as we get it set up. Check us out on YouTube. All the games will be posted that we're streaming. You can watch live at Mitch on Risk. Check out the live schedule, riskworldcup.com. Until next time, guys, may the dice be nice. See you guys.